Okay. Here we go.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
Here we go. No! Yet. I have to be red. I don't know. It doesn't work. Hold on.
Counting down to first pitch in Tampa. It's the Jays and Rays coming up next. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Ben Revere will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
No, I'm trying to get it to work.
And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
Why in the hell?
Under the dome here in St. Pete. How'd you feel about playing inside? I never really liked playing inside.
Does it have to do that? I'm trying to get it set up. Does it have to do that? I'm trying to get it set up. Does it have to do that? Here we go. So we're at the pregame right now. We're at the pregame right now. Yankees won the other day. That's the league update in today's game. It's 1-1 apiece. the other control? Okay, now we're all set up. Start hitter. We go to San Francisco, clear skies. And we're on network TV. You gotta love it, baby. So we're on the Foxsports station tonight. We're not on Root, we're on Fox.
Counting down to first pitch this afternoon from San Francisco. It's the Rockies and the Giants next on the show. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Carlos Gonzalez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Full count pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Unbelievable.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now a hard liner towards short, and that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Long throw to third, and he is in
Safe.
there. Troy Tulowitzki will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike.
And hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight
There
singles
you go.
do the job as well.
Now here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Pause, now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle.
We'll be right back.
On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1 and the Giants nothing. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder.
So
Angel
we'll be
Pagano
right back. No, they make us take it now. Yeah. So we're at a commercial break. if I can. I don't know if I can. It just seems like he's easy to talk to. It wasn't this easy to talk to in the beginning. He just wasn't. He wasn't very friendly. You should be able to have just as much as them. I think it's like that. I'm trying to be fair. There you go. Well, here.
Speak louder. My name is Anna. I come from the woods next door. In? Weston, Idaho. Go. We are here buying drinks at Dan Woodward's country store. Come on.
All right, Adam. Here you
That's
go.
how it's done.
I got a problem. Hold on now. Let me see. What's the problem? What happened to the video? What happened? Okay, I don't know what happened to the video. You must have removed it. I don't know what you did to it. You removed it. Well, it's going to be a pain in the butt. We got a rainy day here in the broadcasting studio. I hope we don't get... Oh, hell. I hope nothing happens tonight.
Fastball
Strike.
in there for a called strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Now here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Marco Scudero will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Buster Posey will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with 1 away. 92, strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Rutledge on to Morneau, and they
2
get a
outs.
double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
We're going to keep it here.
Charlie Blackmon will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Bell. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Justin Morneau will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the pitch. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Josh Rutledge will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he lays off
You know how I ordered this game? I'd have to buy the other game, the 16 when it comes down, because this one carries over to the other one. Okay, so my hard drive's full. And I can't buy it at the store because I bought this one online.
Okay, well, let me look at. I'll keep looking. Okay, I'll keep looking. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you want dessert?
Yeah, at my next commercial break.
Okay.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Michael Morse We'll start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now the pitch. Out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Blackmon is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired. Hunter Pence will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Kadire is there. They breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So a scoreless frame there for Franklin Morales. Still working on a 1-0 lead.
And we'll be on the pay channel
Turn right around and get it started.
next week. See, I can't do that.
This, show me horror comedy movies. So easy it's scary. Now let's try DirecTV.
That's good. Well, I'm the boss. Guess what? We're not doing any more ads. We're done with ads. We're done with ads. I'm sick of ads. 'Cause I'm the man. We're not doing any more ads, buddy. 'Cause I'm gonna watch something. I'm gonna let this go. Let's see. No, we're not doing any more ads. We're not doing any more ads, buddy. I'm just gonna let it go. It's like the pay channel. We're giving them a free preview of the pay channel.
First pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
No. I'm
Now
gonna
here's
watch
the pitch.
TV.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his
Watch
shoulder
TV.
again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off.
Tonight the game is
Rose
on.
hits a 3-2. If Waiters comes in and makes a couple tough shots, that makes everything worse.
I think 2-0. When you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Ready with the 2-1.
We are redefining and reimagining
2-2 now.
what it means to deliver. Because to
2-2.
Tonight. Thanks a lot for being with us. Cheers, bud. Thank you.
And the slider misses here. So the
And so straight ahead here on TNT, it is Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, live from Oklahoma City. The Warriors and the Thunder all tied up at a game apiece. Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, Chris Webber, Greg Sager, David Aldridge have it covered. Next.
The virus has mutated. We're looking at another pandemic. If you won't spread the cure, what the hell are you doing to me?
Already a really good at bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
At Chesapeake Energy Arena, always a sky-high atmosphere, and will certainly be the case here tonight. The defending champion Golden State Warriors taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder with this Western Conference Finals all even at one apiece. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert.
1-0.
And Russell Westbrook, 12 of 35 in 2 games. He has to do better.
A runner is
Draymond.
no outs here.
Game 3. The Thunder control. Top skip from Westbrook as he goes to the front court, cut by Curry. Westbrook down the lane, screening Addison is picked off by Green. Curry met by Robertson. They try to double up. Curry off balance.
And with Robertson hanging draped all over him defensively, a one-legged runner fadeaway by Curry. Already a change we're seeing defensively for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. Bogan guarding Andre as Kevin Durant knocks down his first shot.
Kevin Durant has not shot well during the course of the playoffs. Had a terrific first half the other night. Bogan with the step, and it's left on Adams. Durant has had maybe 2 or 3 really solid games. Fouls fall at the hack on Curry.
Steph Curry, the MVP, getting it started early. Look at this beautiful little step back right there as Robertson loses his grip, but Curry able to knock it down.
Little forearm shiver there by Curry on Robertson.
He's been lifted.
Well, Mark, we all remember the last time Curry was in this building in
We're
February.
doing with the pay channel. They want us to do that.
Performance in overtime, 37-footer to seal the game, 12 of 16 from downtown. 12 threes equaling an NBA record.
second best on the ball club.
Harrison Barnes in the shallow hole shooting touch. Curry played here by Westbrook. Green guarded by Durant. Here's Green for three. It's a triangle shot with Draymond Green.
If you're OKC, that's the shot you want to get, Green. But for OKC, you want to speed that pace up and try to get each bucket.
And that's exactly what Durant just tried to do. Now Brady McBucket, Rondo. Jumping out to defend on Curry. Who's going to score? Westbrook down low. Adams.
It might have been a response.
A 6-2 lead for the Thunder. Thompson with a deep three attempt. The tip missed. And Westbrook got it.
Adams has been everywhere at both ends of the floor here to start this ball game.
Westbrook cannot hit. And back come the Warriors. Thompson around Adams, got the step, pulls it up, score.
Great job, Rich. That's what you want to do when you have a team that's switching against you. They're trying to bait you into taking that shot, which we know Thompson is more capable than making, but he doesn't fall for the trap. He goes in, puts the stutter step, and gives a great layup. Especially with Adams guarding him at that three-point line.
Walker very quiet against you the other night. Robertson, nice feed for Adams. And Robertson knocks it off the hand of Bogut over the Oklahoma City wall.
Well, this is something for the highlight reel. Steven Adams with the block on the two-time MVP. And to your point, Chris, this is exactly what Klay Thompson doing here. Not settling for that three, but taking the ball off the dribble and getting the easy deuce.
Durant trying to get a piece of it from behind. Kevin Durant is open up with two of his first three. Bogut on the hop. Beautiful play as Green is able to finish.
No communication right there on the guard, pick the picker, and you have to communicate. Great pass, great cut. Finish.
Westbrook fires for three. Does not shoot the three well.
You know what we should do? Put it on the cable station. Here. Put it on, there's no commercials now.
Get his first opportunity now. Looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
One out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering.
We'll send it to the cable network.
Slider 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Oh, gets it over for strike one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken.
Here he comes on 3-1.
Not a bad idea.
And that's outside.
He lost in ball four.
Madison Bumgarner take a long look down here as he may be punting to avoid the double play.
Well, that's satellite cable right there, buddy.
And here's the first pitch. One and to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The tag gets one.
A shot there by Westbrook. Curry fires. Yes. A three-pointer for Steph Curry. Well, he was daring someone to block that shot right there. And again, the separation that Curry, and his ability to draw away from the defender and create that room, is a special play. I mentioned the last time, nice pass from trying to set up Adams, but he gave it up and Westbrook was able to score. The last time, as you mentioned, that Curry was
on the cable network now. Look at this.
Incredible game. Thompson with a beautiful drive.
He got 11.
He shows up at practice yesterday at shoot-around, and people ask him about it, and he says, did you want me to use a Sharpie to mark the spot? So Lee with the bucket and the foul.
Kevin Durant in constant attack mode in this first quarter. Splits the double team. Bogut a little bit relaxed on that screen. And lazy with the foul there.
Kevin Durant, 86% at the line during the course of the postseason. Andre Iguodala, one of the heroes for the Warriors in Game 2. Led that 11-2 spurt at the end of the first half. Also contributed with that incredible spinning reverse shot.
And it looks like that's why Iguodala was subbed in, to give his team a little bit of energy, because there's no shot blocking right now. The penetration with OKC. And so Andre Iguodala could definitely take advantage of that as you see Curry dismiss one.
That's a wide open look for Steph Curry. His way on Bogut, has got a piece of it in the foul.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on Bogut. But even Adams has emerged as a solid low post threat for this OKC Thunder team. And think about it. 6 double-doubles during the regular season and already 6.
Into the box now, Marco Scudero. He'll take a look at a pitch too low.
Hey, Satellite, they do their own commercials. Okay. Satellite does their own commercials. So all you gotta do is do that. It's Satellite. So that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. It will go to a commercial. Just trust me. It will go to a commercial.
Doubles in these playoffs. You're Billy Donovan. This is a guy that you can count on throwing the basketball to, and he delivers in the post.
Festus Ezeli, who played so well the other night, getting set to replace Bogut. You can watch enhanced coverage with multiple camera angles of tonight's game only on TNT Overtime.
Shouldn't
Go to
have to.
NBA.com/.
You can't see it, they can.
For details.
You shouldn't have
Adams,
to.
the other night, had a very physical game. He was the recipient of a physical play for once. Yes. And he's playing with a bruised right thumb. Took a couple of shots. Festus Ezeli ended up on top. Took a knee to the groin from Draymond Green. Pass intended for Ezeli. All right, Fred Sager, David Aldridge working the sideline. Let's go to Craig.
Well, Marv, Kid Adams continues to play with that sprained thumb you talked about. He had a wrap on earlier in the game. Did not like it at all. Said it was way too tight. So right in the middle of warm-ups, he changed, put a different one on. It's a little looser. It gives him more freedom. But he's off to a good start tonight. 3 points, 3 rebounds in the block.
Adams sitting down as Westbrook fires. And back comes Iguodala.
You know, Reg, I like that last play. So much has been made of where to play Robinson, where to put him. He needs to be in action. You can't hide him in the corner, as you see the beautiful layup right there. But the worst place to hide someone is wide out in the open. And standing out in the open, to me, you're letting the defense know where he is. When you get him involved in cuts and pick and rolls, it makes it a little harder for the defense to communicate.
And how about Billy Donovan in this new wrinkle, the smaller lineup for the Thunder on the floor, with waiters coming in for Adams.
There's one of those open shots for Robertson, and he knocks it down. So Robertson able to hit the 3. He is just 7 for 23 from beyond that three-point line throughout the postseason.
Steve Kerr is going to continually test him on that three-point shot. He's not going to panic because
Game 2 has opened up strong. Thompson, he thought he was fouled by Durant. Holding his pump. The Thunder by 6, just under 6 remaining. Thunder leading at 11-1 by Oklahoma City. Timeout, Golden State.
Wait, you shot that? She calls it onions.
It's beautiful.
I think I already know who won this game.
4.
If both teams shoot, okay, 100 shots, and both teams shoot 50%, that's 100.
Let's go to the 4th then. We can
Gave the double technical with Sean Livingston. Continues a 15-2 run by the Thunder. Nice players. Festus Ezeli comes up with his first bucket.
And you guys ready to go back yet?
I think that's who he could become. I think he could become the third wheel on this team to make
Not
plays.
if it's on YouTube, Satellite.
But to be a decoy like on that last play, draw the defense and give it to the guys.
Do their own. I don't know what commercials they're playing. Ask Alan. I don't know. I don't know what commercials they're playing. Ask Alan. I don't know what the hell they're playing. You'll have to ask Alan. I don't know. I know they're going to go back on the air pretty soon. We're back.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Far too late. Steals second with ease. Taking a little bit of a risk there.
Okay, we're back.
Especially when he's already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here. Now, a 2-out single, drive home 2 instead of just 1.
One on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage.
Single wide. Between three-pointers, the third and bottom.
Well, 2 things. Kevin Durant trusting his teammate, and to your point, Robertson with a nice play to find Ibaka for the wide open three.
Thompson for 3.
Good answer. Good answer for Klay Thompson and this Golden State Warriors team. It's all about weathering the storm on the road.
Ibaka looked to the 3, changed his mind. Here comes Curry. Oklahoma City getting back quickly. Another 3-point attempt. This time Thompson running out. Beautiful pass, and he got the shot. Westbrook on the foul to Ibaka. 30-18, Thunder. Ezeli making the catch between 2 Oklahoma City players and putting it down. Thunder by 10, and a timeout is taken. So Billy Donovan calling for time. They're on their feet here in Oklahoma City.
Look at this beautiful pass by Westbrook and the strong finish by Ibaka.
finish one more time. Don't try to jump. I'll make posters. Ibaka.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna be rich.
Lowering your mortgage payment could save you thousands of dollars. Just take a few minutes right now to see how much you could save.
We were going to run. That was the...
Get a loose ball, wound up with a very big knock on his shooting elbow, said it looked like a tennis ball. Well, even though Steve Kerr said 3 days off between games was probably 1 day too many, those days really helped Curry. He did not have to have the elbow drained. He does not have to wear any type of sleeve. He says his elbow feels fine. All of the swelling, just about all of the swelling has gone out. Just a little bit of pain, but as you can see, back on the court. Mark?
All right, thank you, David. And he had that dazzling game, too, despite taking the shot to the elbow. And it's Tanner who just came on, trying to back his way, gets it out to Westbrook. That three is off, and back comes Curry. And Curry adding to his NBA record, which is now 47 straight postseason games with at least 1 3, as he hit one earlier. Chris, as you know, he broke what's-his-name's playoff record. Oh, yeah, that one guy that could shoot really well in the Midwest for that Midwest team.
Until next season.
Why are you playing into his game, C-West? I've been waiting on that. Waiting for you to come back just to give me that little upper hand. Okay.
Reggie Ward's team. Westbrook committing that foul.
It's not all about
Iguodala for 3. Yes.
It's about you can play. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Our team plays at its highest level. We know what he can do defensively, but when he makes shots, our team goes to another level.
And he is a very good three-point
You
shooter.
can shoot. I want to see this. I want to see.
Come on.
I want to see what you can do.
Able to take it the distance.
And the reason why Clark is on the floor instead of Barbosa and Steve Kerr, the trust factor, especially on the road, he's going to make this simple play. Not that Barbosa wouldn't, but he plays a little bit more under control.
7-on-1 here by the Warriors, and a foul is called against the Thunder. A force by Westbrook. Adams committing the foul.
There's a three-point shot by Andre Iguodala with Adams trailing late. And in a fast break situation here, the finish at the rim. 5 quick points off the bench here for Iguodala and the Warriors.
Kevin Durant is back. Russell Westbrook sitting down. Anderson Varejao played very well the other night as checked in. Iguodala, beautiful fake, and then kicks it back out. Green is off. Tanner with the rebound. Randy Foy has come on for Oklahoma City. Billy Donovan's been going through an 8-man rotation for the most part. Here's Durant. Foy. Foy guarded by Clark. Waiters played by Curry. Shot clock down to 3, 2. Tanner gets it all. Big shot. Bears out. Inside boxing out. Clark was the lead, but it went a high screen and out of bounds. So the ball back to the Thunder.
10-2 advantage, fast break points for the Thunder. We talked about the pace here in this first quarter to the liking of Billy Donovan and the Thunder.
Shot clock down to 5. Foy. Adams not able to hit, but Tanner with the trip. And Donovan is going with a combination that has been very successful of Adams and Tanner as Ibaka sits down.
It helps them keep their identity as the #1 rebounding team in this league. If who's ever won the rebounding battle, if you see Curry win the three-point battle, whoever's won the rebounding battle has won that game.
That's the second 3 of the first quarter for Curry. So the Warriors now within 4. They trail by as many as 13.
What's going on? Oh, is it going to commercial? Okay, guys. Go ahead. Thanks, guys. Because we're on satellite YouTube.
Offensive rebounds by Cantor. And if you're going to have this big lineup on the floor, we talked about this at the open, you've got to punish the Warriors on the offensive glass.
Oklahoma City does have a foul to give. There it is. And it's on Waiters.
Right here, you see Cantor switch on Curry. This is an unenviable position for any big fella. You're going to get worked over. Curry does that, making him pay for it out at that three-point line.
And if you're Cantor, what are you supposed to do? I would just go and body slam Curry right out of bounds, right into the bench of the Warriors. Yeah. Well, I would, seriously. Why let him dribble 8 times through the legs and then dot the eye right through my eyes with a three-pointer? Take the foul. Okay, no violence maybe, Marv, but okay, you get my point.
Reggie's very aggressive here tonight. Iguodala open for 3. And time has run out in this first quarter. The Warriors, down by as many as 13, were able to get back into it. Oklahoma City set the pace, a very fast pace at the start of this first quarter.
Yeah, but if you're Steve Kerr, 34 points is way too many in a quarter.
So I see you're becoming a teenager. I think it's about time we had that talk about the Hawks and the Hornets.
Dad, I'm not going to talk about that with you.
Well, our State Farm agent said he'd add you to our car insurance when you're ready to drive.
Helping you plan for what's ahead. Ask Sherwin-Williams during the National Painting Week sale. Save 30% on paints and stains May 22nd through the 30th. Visit sherwinwilliams.com/save to find the store nearest you.
With T-Mobile, you pay $95 a month for a smaller network, and monthly taxes and fees are always extra. With Cricket, you get an unlimited plan on a bigger network for $65 a month after $5 autopay credit, and monthly taxes and fees are always included. Looks like T-Mobile's not all it's cracked up to be. And now, for a limited time, switch to Cricket and get a $50 bill credit. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. No slipping, no sliding.
The Corona can always finds its beach.
And we're going to go back on the air.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's
ball 1.
The 1-0.
How do we copy the commercial over?
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Fouled back.
This is better. Well, it's mostly them pushing. We knew to expect that in their building. So they're pushing it, but we got to get stops and we got to get rebounds in order to slow them down.
All right, David Iguodala opens up the second quarter with his second three-pointer of the game. Fancy tennis for Cantor. Iguodala with Durant back. Sean Livingston checked in, as has Mo Spates. This is Barnes.
And I like what Steve Kerr is doing with this big boy lineup on the floor, the Panthers, Adams. They're trying to hide Adams on Iguodala, so he's got to continue to be aggressive offensively. Don't let him off the hook.
And on the other end, Cantor has Barnes in the post. They need to throw it to Cantor and let him go to work.
And now Cantor is guarding Barnes.
Get the ball to Barnes.
Here's Clark getting to the rim. Ian Clark, who played well throughout the season as a reserve. He was undrafted back in 2013 after he left Belmont as the school's all-time leader in points and three-pointers. Got a couple of seasons with Utah. Iguodala with the steal. Iguodala trying to get it to space to pass the ball. And here comes Paul. Waiters open for three. Takes down by Durant. Tanner working inside. And he is
swinging a shot toward right center. And this is going to find...
It's about having patience. Either have patience to knock that down when a big guy steps up on you, or have patience to recognize, move the ball around, recognize the mismatch.
Livingston's first field goal to brings Golden State within a point. Also Westbrook getting set to make his return along with Serge Ibaka. Shot clock out of three. Forced pass deflected. Durant, did he get it off on time? Looks like it hit the glass. It is a 24-second violation.
We'll dig in here. Time around.
So the Warriors get another possession. Barnes for three, yes. And he has really come on. Relocating the...
If I know the password, I can watch it on the satellite.
Just tops.
Thank you.
Out our mountains.
Nice.
Now the first pitch.
Totals during the regular season, they were in the bottom five.
Which is surprising for a team that's in the Final Four and a chance to win the championship.
Well, I would think it's because their offense comes basically from two different players who take many quick shots and have been successful in that manner.
And are good at bailing you out and making difficult shots. So sometimes you can fall in love with that as a team. Right now, OKC saying, no, we're going to play team ball to stay close in this or to keep the lead.
Although the way things have gone for Steven Adams, he is the player who has moved into a situation where he gets you a double-double almost every game.
Got to take him off the dribble if you're Barnes.
Barnes not able to hit. Nice play by Focus with the tip.
Yeah, back-to-back offensive rebounds. One to keep the possession alive so Barnes can knock down the three. And the putback himself there for Andre Bogut.
Game is tied at 40. Ibaka open for three. Hit one earlier. And the ball knocked out about the last touch by Green.
Bogut on the offensive glass, playing with those two fouls. Nice timing there by the big fella.
Now Barnes defending on Adams. Adams close to a wall, just to hold back, and then is able to get to the rim. 5 points for Steven Adams. Thompson for three. Klay Thompson able to race to his spot, had a wide open look. Westbrook on the move.
That's when he's the most dangerous. This team loves to play with the fast pace, and you cannot stop Westbrook coming at you full speed.
For Oklahoma City.
He took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left
Onto
center
Woods.
field.
Addictive, see it.
A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run.
City area. Paul Grafton has been so bothered by what he considers to be a scrub that he can actually recite the names by memory of every player taken before him. If Green missed the tip, and then it's deflected out of bounds, he can give you 1 through 34. Here's some of the guys taken prior to Draymond Green.
So look, we're so quick to hire and fire coaches in this league. Some owners need to start looking at some general managers and presidents by overlooking players like Draymond Green.
Beautiful move by Dion Waiters. Now, as Thompson keeps strong, the Golden State getting down court in a hurry, and the ball back to Oklahoma City as Durant kicks it out. This time Bogut closed in on Ibaka, did not allow him the three. Waiters, and back comes Curry, who just checked back in. Curry met by Durant, then Ibaka. Livingston battling for that shot. Back tap, and another possession for the Warriors. Green putting a move on Adams. And he is fouled.
And down goes Adams once again. He's been living on the floor throughout the first 3 games of this Western Conference Final.
As I mentioned earlier, playing with that bruised right thumb, took a couple of shots in game 2.
It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Justin Morneau will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Or sponsor me.
Now here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-2.
What do we got? Let's see.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Trouble every time. And that's the second time that Green and, let's say, inadvertently made contact with Adams. He did it.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Hey, take a commercial break.
Josh Rutledge.
Commercial break. Go. Hurry up. Take the commercial break.
game 2.
And the officials are going to take a look at this. And we just saw Dante Jones get a 1-game suspension for taking down Bismack Biyombo.
The crowd is reacting to what they are seeing on the screen above. Is it inadvertent or not?
Well, this play that we just saw with the knee doesn't look inadvertent. I can't judge anyone's intentions. I would just say that if I was playing, I would think that, man, you had a lot of extra on that kick. You didn't have to follow through that hard, but so hard to tell if it's intentional or not.
Well, Chris, I would say in game 2, it looked inadvertent. That play right there looked intentional from Draymond Green because it's the follow-through. The follow.
Some more follow a new NBA 3X on Twitter. Adams called for his 3rd foul.
And Mark, we talk about how important free throws are. C-Web in game 1, that was won by the Thunder, 32 free throw attempts. In game 2, which they lost, only 19 free throw attempts. Tonight, 17 of 18, and we have yet to finish this first half. Shows you what team is being the more aggressive team.
Steven Adams will take a seat after picking up his 3rd. Waiters comes back. That was the 13th foul on the Thunder. Thompson putting moves on Durant, came up short. Westbrook, Durant, Ibaka from the angle for 3. Rebounded by Varejao. Warriors with the ball down by 11. Nice.
Woo!
Thompson from Green.
Guard-to-guard action. That switch right there is so hard for guards to communicate the switch because you have your hands in a willing pass that will keep his teammates involved. Great job by Golden State.
Hawkins sets the pick. Once again, Robinson is open. This time he's off. Curry with the lead for Thompson. Had nowhere to go. And a foul was called. It was on Robertson.
And here's some of that guard-to-guard action that we're talking about. Look at this switch right here. Andre Iguodala goes race denied right there by Kevin Durant, except Thompson keeps going, cuts back, gets the easy layup.
The next foul will put Oklahoma City over the limit. Curry on the handle, then on a switch with Varejao. Sent flying. Curry backs it up, fires. Rebound Westbrook. Here's Westbrook. To Durant. Durant to trailer Westbrook. With the penalty team, Durant has 18 points. Warriors back in a hurry. Green's not able to finish. Waiters, nice move, and shot it. Biggest lead of the game. Actually equaling the biggest lead of the game. Of 69-46.
Okay. Take a commercial. You take a commercial. Okay. Oh, we're back, huh? Whoops. We're back. The Rockies is my team.
Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Okay, we're back.
1-0. On the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Posey has a cannon.
14-4 advantage. Thunder in back.
Well, that's kind
Best
of
you.
the hit and run play such a guarantee. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. It's hung out to dry.
It ain't just for us. Black, white, rich, poor. It's for everybody.
During the bloodiest war in American history, one Southerner led a rebellion against the Confederacy.
They're poor farmers, deserters, and runaway slaves who don't have much to lose.
On June 24th, experience the untold story of an extraordinary fight for freedom.
This fight's for our children and their children's children.
From Standard Jones, June 24th.
Okay, so they crash tested the F-150. The one with the high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body, bolted to a high-strength steel frame. And guess what? This is the safest F-150 ever built. The only pickup to pull the government's 5-star safety rating and earn an IIHS top safety pick. Because when they say military-grade, they mean battle-tested. This is the Ford F-150, and every other truck is history.
Here's the 3-2.
Chrysler.
Ball hit hard on the ground to short.
Let me get this straight. We're talking about the greatest of all time.
Durant wide open. Durant again. Durant on fire. Curry over the shakers. Eluding Ibaka and well, Russell Westbrook with 19 points in the third quarter of game 1. Kevin Durant at 16 in the second quarter of game 2. And Steph Curry with 17 points in the third quarter of game number 2. And he had 15 consecutive. So rare to see Steph Curry missing a free throw.
Well, what's been so rare as well in this first half of the Warriors is a trip to the free throw line. This is only their 4th free throw attempt. We keep talking about the Thunder's aggressiveness at the offensive end. Already 18 free throws.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement, you put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's the 1-2.
But it built up.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail it here 2-1.
Red.
Joaquin Arias will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
On new Kias.
Since then,
on the way.
Wants to see his team execute.
And for Golden State, it's the largest halftime deficit of the entire season. As you take a look at the first and second quarter stats, Oklahoma City did jump in front early, and then Golden State came back, and no team has overcome a 25-plus point halftime deficit in the history of NBA playoffs. Let's check in with David Orr.
Well, Marv, Steve Kerr walked up to me before I got a chance to ask him a question, and he said, well, we got our ass kicked. Is there anything else you'd like to know? I said, it looked like you lost your poise a little bit there toward the end, meaning the team. And he said, poise, intelligence, whatever you want to call it, we sucked. Marv?
That's the most interesting sideline report I've ever listened.
Is it just me, or is Steve Kerr morphing into Greg Popovich?
He's morphing into Greg Popovich. Westbrook fell down, and Curry is able to hit. You look at what took place in the first half. It's very similar to what took place in the second half of Game 1, where the Warriors were guilty of casual play, too many quick shots,
Nice pass to set it up for Robertson, who's been a factor here tonight.
Well, I think the Warriors have one of the best haymakers, to use your analogy, Greg, when you were talking about this team looking like they were knocked out. And they have such a great haymaker. It seems that many times that they may rely on that knockout punch, that three-point shot. Right now, it's just time to execute and try to bring back in.
Pass from Thompson. Turnover.
You can watch it on Saturday, I think, unless...
Making the turn on Westbrook, and he turns it over.
Back-to-back turnovers for Thompson. Just lazy passing.
Quiet game for Draymond Green, except for a couple of his outbursts. Westbrook for Adams, and a foul. Foul committed by Bogut.
Here's that point where Durant and Barnes got tangled up, and it looks like the right ankle may have gotten tweaked by Durant. See that?
You can't let your guard down defensively.
Now here's the
pitch.
We're going to get ready for a commercial.
It's 1-1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1.
Okay, commercial. YouTube satellite. Take a commercial. Take a commercial. Like this. So, take a commercial. Thank you. Thank you.
See that great shot of the 2 oldest members of this OKC team. Collison defensively, you know he can play position D, but he and Kevin Durant have been waiting to get back to this moment.
Nick Collison spent his entire 13-year NBA career with this franchise, starting with the Seattle Sonics. Timeout, 2.5 gone by in the third.
There are superstars. And then...
Top of the world!
There's Connor for real.
You were up there for like 10 seconds.
It's a third of the way to Mars!
Connor, we've talked about this. 30 Seconds to Mars is the name of a band. It's not a fact.
It's Connor!
This summer...
It's Connor's Confessions, Hoverboard Edition.
No star is superer.
You're adding wolves to the tour? When have I ever been wrong before? The wolves are loud! Sam, come on! Are you okay?
I'm fine for a second. Pop star, rated R.
We killed Seal, man!
Don't go to...
The value of...
Oh, I got a phone call for it. My standards.
All right. That was Golden State head coach Steve Kerr just prior to the start of the half. NBA Coach of the Year, although he missed 43 games recovering from the 2 off-season back surgeries, which caused a spinal leak. Steven Adams at the line. And that led to painful headaches suffered by Steve. And assistant coach Luke Walton took over and did an excellent job going 39-4 when Steve made it to practices and would sit in the locker room during home games. Draymond Green from the crowd every time he touches the ball. Curry backing his way, and he is fouled.
12 was a good number. 13, 14.
The sky.
Because they were down 25, trying to cut it in half.
And they've been alive right from the start. Westbrook, played by Thompson. They swing it. Here's Durant on the move. That ankle looks pretty good. Kevin Durant with 27 points.
You're going to state you're used to playing at the fastest pace in the NBA right now, so it's up to you to kind of try to make the pace as fast as you can.
Line for the first time.
Westbrook going to the line. About the constant pressure of being able to get to the free throw line, but his all-around game has been great.
Green stopped from behind by Ibaka. That's his second blocked shots, and we're seeing better defensive play here tonight by Ibaka.
This is where you want Ibaka. Offensively, he can stay out in that corner three, but inside you want him challenging, intimidating shots.
Nice pass. Thompson with the reverse. Draymond Green throwing that bullet.
Well, great pass by Draymond Green, but an even better setup and backdoor cut by Thompson.
But to this point, a long night for Green, just 1 of 9 from the field. Kept alive by Westbrook. Green with the rebound. Again, a good look from Green with the rim. Shot clock from behind. Here is Westbrook with the finish. For Durant, his third block shot. The corner three missed by Thompson. And a foul is called.
Okay, go back on the air. Okay, go back on the air.
And here's the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking.
Tony Brothers from the call on Serge Ibaka.
Once again, go gadget arms and go get that block. You see Durant right there stretching out, anticipating. Great defense. What does that do? Allow them to start the fast break and continue to control the pace.
Hard thing played by Ibaka. Green trying to get it to Thompson. Another Warrior turnover. Durant right down the lane. He has been unstoppable. Certainly one of his better games of the entire postseason.
Yeah, but this Thunder defense has been spectacular all evening long.
As Thompson continues to struggle. He is 1 for 7 from downtown. Westbrook for 3. Also, Westbrook had missed his previous 4 3-point attempts. And Oklahoma City now with a 90-59 lead. Foul is called up top.
And after that last 3 by Westbrook, here's the fast break open court bucket by Kevin Durant. 2 of his 29. And Westbrook with his first 3 of the evening. But after that 3 by Westbrook, the Warrior players are looking at Steve Kerr like, should we call a timeout? Steve Kerr says, no, you guys play through this. Yes, absolutely. Why bail you guys out with a timeout?
Waiters. Oh, he's having fun. Deion Waiters with another superb game. 5-7. Stubblefield check was it now. Superb calls the tie. For those who may have just tuned in, that score you just saw, here it is, incorrect.
Tyson with a high fastball, but he won.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, he makes bad pitches.
Warrior returns June 1st on NBC.
They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And a good heater as he just
Since the early 70s, surfers have come to Baja looking for waves. But sometimes there aren't any.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High and wide.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, take a commercial. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here's the full count offer. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Pence is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired.
Ouch!
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies.
We'll be right back.
Our score remains 2-1.
We'll be right back. Okay, take a commercial break. I don't care, you can take whatever. This is what we do. We go like this. We play commercial breaks. Play a commercial break. Now!
Helio just checked in, not able to hit on that spin move.
You know, Mark, we see how well OKC is scoring tonight. They're efficient, they're sharing the ball. But in my opinion, what's got them back in this position is getting back to their original identity of playing defense, which makes their offense just that much more frenzy. As you see,
Andre Robertson showing some confidence. He's usually wide open, but he's hit 2 from downtown. And a foul is called on Westbrook. That is his 3rd. Kevin Durant, during that last timeout, talking to all his teammates, giving encouragement. Different story from the Golden State official. Kerr did show a smile as he chats with Steph Curry.
Well, this is to the point in the paint.
Watching this at
in the second half. 6. Golden State avoiding losing 2 straight games for the first time this season and for the first time since last season's NBA Finals when they dropped games 2 and 3 to the Cavaliers and then went on to win the series, taking the next 3 to take their first NBA title in 40 years. They're in a big, big hole right here with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Westbrook with the step, finds an open Robertson. Well, tonight one of those nights where letting Robertson stand there wide open has not worked.
This looks a lot like Game 6 versus the San Antonio Spurs when Robertson couldn't miss. Another turnover for the Warriors.
Boy, foul by Ozili.
Oh, no, he didn't. What a pass.
No, he didn't. Russell Westbrook in transition. Watch the pass here. Oh, that's beautiful. And the eyes always tell you, don't they?
Hey, man, that wasn't a no-look. That was, I'm looking at you the whole way. Don't mess up my assist. Randy Foy, starting with game 4 against San Antonio, has played well off the bench. He had been out of the rotation, and an ovation for Andre Robertson. You mentioned he had that solid game in this series at both ends, even hitting all 3 of his shots, including a 3-pointer plus 5 assists. His best game of the postseason, the closeout game, game 6 against San Antonio. He had usual excellent defense, and he scored 14 points.
And he's so reliable on the defensive end. Many people are saying take him out the lineup, but they need him defensively in the lineup. They caused him some weak side action, which allowed him to get some easy layups.
Absolutely.
Players scoring up.
Turned it around. Gets underway. The foul is committed by Mo Spates. 30 for Westbrook, 33 for Durant. And how about Waiters off the bench? 6 for 9.
Okay, go back. Hold on. Keep the commercial going.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Keep the commercial going.
Defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Okay. Okay, go back. Go back.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up at the top of inning number 8. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are.
13 points. Foy and Robertson now in the backcourt for Oklahoma City. Here's Tanner, who just checked back in. This is Ian Clark, who saw minutes in the first half. Clark and Livingston at the guard. Spates for 3. Yes, Mo Spates. Able to hit.
He can do that. Instant offense. Obviously, stretch the floor with his shooting.
Waiters looking for the pick. Gives it up to Ibaka. Battle for the loose ball, and Brandon Rush comes up with it. Kerr empties his bench. One starter on the floor. Harrison Barnes. Spates over Ford. And a grab by Cannon. Timeout is taken now by the Thunder. Minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
We are the Coors Brewing Company, and our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. A beer proud enough to wear our name in big, red, scripted letters. That's why we...
First, one away.
desperately.
Well, 1-5-5.
That's in there as well.
117-83, Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as, 41 points. Clark saw that coming and deflects it out of bounds. We are early fourth quarter. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Reggie Miller, David Aldridge, Craig Sager on the sideline. Waiters got the step. Ibaka off the rebound. Serge Ibaka having one of his better offensive games. 14 points at all, 6 to 12 from the field.
And Chris, you highlighted this at the top of the game. The rebounding, 44-26 advantage on the board for OKC.
Clark got the step and took the shot from behind, so he will head to the line.
Here's last time out, Mo Cheeks, who has been a mentor to Westbrook, a point guard that's won a championship and played with some greats, and another guard that's trying to get to that level. It's so comforting when you have somebody on that bench that has been through exactly what you're going through and can relate it to a personal story, or just tell you what to do and relate the story later. That trust, that bond, so important.
Mo Cheeks, one-time head coach of Philadelphia, Portland, and Detroit, retired as a player as the all-time leader in steals. Five-time member of the NBA's all-defensive team. A terrific point guard. Waiters making contact with Clark. Sets it up for Ibaka.
If I am Harrison Barnes, right now I am 1-6. If I am Harrison Barnes, I want to make sure I just try to get a couple of shots to get a rhythm during this game. Even though I can shoot and get my rhythm during an off day, still want to make sure I compete the rest of this game.
There's Waiters finding a wide open Robertson. Canner is blocked. Piston.
Mo Cheeks and Monty Williams.
Another long-time NBA player is Floyd. This player, Mark Bryant, also on the bench, played 15 years and in the league. And a little personal. Here's Floyd. Although both of you have had great success, and both of you have also, I'm certain, down through the years, suffered this type of loss in playoff competition. What are your feelings? How do you sleep at night as Harrison Barnes able to score? How do you come back from that? Because one game, as we know, during the course of the playoffs, does not necessarily lead to the next. But with Sacramento, Chris, I'm sure you had that situation, Reggie, with Indiana.
And we both played, as you see the tip back by Canner, in small towns. And so, Rich, for me, the toughest thing is that the sky is falling for everyone. Everyone believes you're not going to win. Everyone wants to give you a remedy of how to do it. And so it's just so frustrating sitting around a day and you can't do anything about it. You have to stay focused and really paint the true narrative. The true narrative is that for Golden State tonight, they didn't execute, didn't play as hard as they usually did. But the other narratives by other people will be, you need to switch this, you need to start this person, you need to trade, we're never going to win. And you just have to really know yourself and make sure you come through with focus.
End of the day, it's one game. If you're Steve Kerr and the Warriors, you came here to recapture home court. You still have an opportunity to do that on Tuesday. And you're right, being in a smaller market like Sacramento and Indiana, because those fans live and die through you as Barnes knocks down a long 18-footer. So when you get beat down like this, I remember my last year in the conference finals versus Detroit. Rick Carlisle used all his time.
They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
So as we look at this,
now here's the first pitch.
next game coming up next.
Grounded, fouled off to the right, past 1 One-time big league outfielder Roberto Kelly.
We're all tied up at 2.
From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready now on 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit.
So we're on YouTube tonight, and then the next game will be on Root. And the next game, either the next game's on Daily Motion or Root. Daily Motion is paid. So that's why it's hard to get to.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Pushing it up the floor.
First pitch coming.
There it is. Strike 1. There's the ball.
Might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer something that he shouldn't.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be
There's the
foul,
bunt.
so the runners will stay put for now.
What's up with that? I mean, heck.
1-1 pitch on the way. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Here's the 2-1 now to Scudero. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Gonzalez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Buster Posey will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is
You gotta love it.
against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead.
You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it. We're all tied up at 2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Michael Morse will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Come on, hit that thing.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball.
This is a foul.
This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 pitches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
That's the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one, but
come on.
He's down on strikes for the final out. Giants leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Michael McHenry stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. On a base hit. Great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Charlie Blackmon stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That is good execution right there. It's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just one out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Get ready for a commercial break. We've been on for 3 minutes.
Oh, good spot.
What do you want me to do?
For strike two. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like
the next game's coming on next. I'll win.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Pagan is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, this is about as close to a ball leaving the yard as you're going to see. This ball just runs out of steam right in front of that 399 sign.
Into the box, Josh Rutledge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Boone Logan come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pay-per-view.
The 1-0 pitch. Good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. Fouled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys
WWF pay-per-view.
He's going to need to bounce back from that
bunt.
Thank you. Posting it. WWF pay-per-view. $57. You gotta love it.
He's accounted for their only run to the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Does anybody pay for that stuff? Oh yeah. This network is just booming. You wouldn't believe.
Nobody out. No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Whoa, avoid the move.
1-1 on the way. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Let's hurry this up a little bit. No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Tulowitzki. Throw. Got him. Oh, what a play. Brandon Belt will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
With the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after the strike.
And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Joaquin Aria will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. Nope.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out, inning over. Giants leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Tony Abreu has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Boone Logan will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. This is hit on the ground but foul. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field.
Hit it, baby!
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Drew Stubbs steps in now. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now a long throw to third. And he is out on a strong throw. And now Boach is going to make his way out toward home plate. And it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Drew Miller will take over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Troy Tulowitzki will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. They'll go to Scudero for the force, and that ends the inning. Brandon Crawford will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Come on, Rockies. Come on, Rockies.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Morneau stays
2 outs.
Route number 2.
1 away from winning.
Marco Scudero will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. On the ground to third. Throw to first.
Game.
Will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set. As this
Rockies won. You gotta love it.
An extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
So the Rockies win. Unbelievable. They beat the Giants today. Now they're leading 2-1 in the series with a chance. They'll get the rest of the couple of these days. Now they play just on a different network.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Troy Tulowitzki. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So now we're going to take you to the other game. There's another one. There is another one. We got another one right after this one. I think we do. I'd have to look. How do I get this to work? Double hitter. On baseball day.
Getting ready for first pitch at Citizens Bank Park. It's the Cubs and the Phillies next on the show. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's get
see what I can do.
Look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Emilio Bonifacio will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes.
So we start the doubleheader.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of it.
Strike.
Strike two. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time.
That last one gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Starlin Castro will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
First pitch coming. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Bird is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A good top of the first for A.J. Burnett. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score.